The story I want to tell you is from a long time ago, a time when I was young, a strange story that still sends shivers down my spine after all these years. My name is Jamal and I live in a Middle Eastern country. One early weekend morning, I decided to go to the local public bathhouse. Because on weekends, the public bathhouse would get very crowded, and at that time, it was customary for people to go to the public bathhouse for bathing. I entered the entrance of the public bathhouse. It seemed very quiet, exactly what I expected. As I went a little further, I noticed the presence of the public bathhouse attendant. He was dozing off, so I called him. The old man suddenly woke up in surprise and looked at me. He was surprised that someone was ready to bathe so early in the morning and asked me who in their right mind comes to bathe this early in the morning. Finally, after undressing, I was ready to bathe. I entered the main section. There was a heavy silence in the public bathhouse. It seemed like I was the only one there. I started washing myself with ease. I started washing my head until I reached the lower part of my body. The quietness of the bathhouse was indeed a blessing. After a bit of washing, I started relaxing in the hot steam in the other section of the bathhouse. I was still enjoying the hot steam when I suddenly noticed something next to me. I opened my eyes and saw a strange person. A tall man with long, rough beard, a skeletal face as if he had been starving for months. He seemed to be the masseur or dowlock of the public bathhouse. I had never seen such a masseur in this bathhouse before. According to our usual culture, it is customary for someone named dowlock or masseur to come and perform washing services for the visitors. He suddenly went behind me to wash and massage like a ghost. He was very quiet and so silent that even his breathing could not be heard. The dowlock started washing the back of my body. Every time he washed my body, I felt a strange sensation. But it didn't take long for me to suddenly feel a strange pain and burning sensation on the back of my neck. I screamed in pain. I touched the back of my neck and realized it was scratched and bleeding. I turned to see behind me and witnessed the most terrifying moment of my life. What I saw was unbelievable to me. In that steamy and foggy space, I saw that strange man whose legs were visible from under the piece of cloth he was wearing. The lower half of his body was like a quadruped animal. It was at this moment that I realized the local legends about jinns were true. Yes, I was witnessing the embodiment of a jinn in the old bathhouse. Without hesitation, I ran towards the exit of the bathhouse. I was trying to escape from the nightmare that I had seen in reality with all my might. But to my bad luck, my feet slipped and I fell down. After hitting the ground, my eyes went black and I completely passed out. And the main question is, what calamity is about to befall me? I don't know how long it took for me to be able to open my eyes again. I saw the bathhouse attendant standing over me with a worried face, trying to wake me up. I sat on the ground and tried to explain to the old man who, or better to say, what had brought this calamity upon me. The old man told me that today the bathhouse masseur was sick and hadn't come at all, and except for me and him, no one else had come here until this time. You're hallucinating. Yes, unfortunately, no one believes my story. What about you? Do you believe it?